Today we have something very special. The all-new Mercedes-Maybach S580, which is the ultimate version of the S-Class. Since the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class debuted back in 2015, around 60,000 examples have been delivered worldwide, and with such big number in mind for this type of car, it was expected to see the next generation. Now the question is, what differs the Maybach S-Class from the regular model? Well, the wheelbase is 7 inches longer, benefiting the passengers in the second row. You get special color options like this two-tone paint that you see here, which costs over $14,000, and a unique design elements that make this car even more special. There are a lot of things to cover, so let's jump inside the new Maybach S580 and talk about the interior space. The interior of the Maybach is a masterpiece. It's all about luxury and a unique experience. Everything you touch is wrapped in a real Napa leather, whether we're talking about the seats, dashboard, heated armrests, or the headliner. I don't think I have to mention that everything is well put together and the fit and finish is at the highest possible level. To make you feel even more special, the active ambient lighting has a total of 253 LEDs, making driving this thing at night an amazing experience. Now, what probably caught your attention in this very busy cabin are two displays. The first one is a very customizable 12.3-inch 3D digital cluster, allowing you to change the design of your gauges, show driver assist information, or display a full screen map. The second one is a 12.8-inch OLED touchscreen running the second generation MBUX infotainment system. It's very quick and responsive, has an attractive graphical user interface, and after getting used to it, you will find it logical. Now, I can't forget about a 30-speaker Burmester 4D surround system exclusive to the S-Class. It's the best sound system I've ever heard in a car, providing an incredible sound quality at all volumes, no matter what type of music you're listening to. Mercedes obviously didn't forget about luxury experience even for the chauffeur. The front seats are the most comfortable I've ever sat in. You can adjust them in a million different ways, select one of the few massaging modes, and turn on heating or cooling. Where you really want to be at in the Maybach is the back seat. The Executive Rear Seat Package Plus that my tester had gives you highly adjustable 2 individual massaging seats, which are obviously heated and cooled, folding tables, and heated and cooled cup holders. Last but not least, the trunk. It offers 12.9 cubic feet of space, but if you opt for an optional refrigerator with silver champagne flutes, you will lose some of the cargo space. So that was the interior of the new Maybach S580. You're probably eager to learn how this thing drives, so let's get into driving impressions. Driving the Maybach S580 is an unforgettable experience, and my words won't do the justice of how fantastic the ride is. If you ever have a chance to drive or be driven in the Maybach, don't let it pass. When you're in this car, you barely feel any road imperfections. The car literally floats over every surface and it feels like you're on a magic carpet. And that's without the optional active suspension, which controls the spring and damper forces at each wheel individually and scans the road ahead of you for any imperfections. With a wheelbase of 134 inches for more legroom and better comfort, you would think that it has to be hard to maneuver this car, especially in the city, but standard rear axle steering can turn the rear wheels up to 10 degrees and reduce the turning circle by almost 7 feet, making it comparable to a compact sedan. I don't think I have to mention that all windows are laminated, there is an active sound cancellation system, and the engineers put denim materials in every single possible spot to make the cabin insanely quiet and isolated from the outside world. Now, the Maybach has 2 engine options. A 4-liter twin-turbo V8 producing 496 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, and a 621 horsepower hand-built 6-liter V12. I tested the less powerful S580 V8 variant, but I have to admit, this motor really gets the job done. It has a very smooth power delivery, provides a decent amount of torque, and is surprisingly fuel efficient. I averaged 60 miles per gallon in the city, 27 on highway, and 20 combined. The new Maybach, being a very technologically advanced car, obviously has a lot of standard driver assist features such as an automatic braking with pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control with curve adaptation and automatic lane changing, active blind spot monitor and lane keeping assist with automatic steering, or an active emergency stop assist which can completely stop the car if the driver, or a chauffeur in this case, is unresponsive. So there you have it, the new Mercedes-Maybach S580. We covered a lot of things that you might have already forgotten about, so let's jump to the conclusion. People always ask me, what is the best car you've ever driven? And I never answer that question because there is no such thing as the best car. Every vehicle serves a different purpose, but the Maybach S580 is the most luxurious and the most comfortable car that I've ever been in, and I enjoyed every single mile in it, in the driver's seat or as a passenger in the back. Pricing for the Maybach S-Class starts at $185,000 for the S580 model, and my tester was priced at around $212,000. If you wonder how I would spec out my Maybach, click the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.